Hey everyone, this is Joe Davis. I'm from Winnipeg in Canada, and excuse me, I want to talk about playing some rhythm guitar today. And rhythm guitar, in my opinion, is the glue that holds the band together. That is, if it's a four-piece or something like that. I often play in three-piece bands, and being the guitar player and singer, I'm playing kind of a combination of both lead and rhythm. But today I want to talk about just playing rhythm, and I wanted to talk about. I tried to whittle it down to 4 or 5 different basic rhythm patterns. But I couldn't do that because there are so many. Once I started, I couldn't stop. And I noticed that a lot of them were um, totally different than the others. Okay, so um, I'm not talking about playing in a metal band where you have a certain style of rhythm playing or playing in just a pure country band. I'm talking about kind of cross the board, play at a campfire, play on a free stage, um, kind of family entertainment kind of stuff, a little bit of country, classic rock, some blues, some little bit of jazz. Um, so I decided, well, okay, well, let's give this a go. So I ended up coming up with about 15, and we'll see how I feel at the end if I'm feeling good about whether or not I'm playing them okay. But I'm just playing on this little cheap Epiphone guitar. I bought it a couple months ago for $200 at my local music store, and I love it. And the chords that I'm going to use in this video are not necessarily the chords that are done on the record. And just because I want to just basically match it up with my voice if I sing along, or I want to make it easy for you to get the rhythm. Because today the lesson is about the right hand, not the left hand. So the left hand is another story altogether. And so I don't know if it's legal or not for me to name these songs as I play them, but I'm gonna anyway. I mean, if the Allman Brothers are afraid of little old me, well, then they got a problem. So um, I'm gonna just put the camera down a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna start off with one. I would hope that you if you've been around the block as I have, that you'd be able to pick out what most of these songs are, okay? And I'll drop the name of most of them as I go along, okay? So here we go. Okay, so that was Stand By Me. By the way, Have You Ever Seen the Rain is very much the same. Well, that was great. Um, So, have you ever seen the rain? Sorry, I blew that one, but I spent so much time yakking at the beginning. I don't want to waste all that yakking. Okay, here's one. You might recognize this one. This is a blues feel. Okay, so that was sort of The Thrill Is Gone. Okay, what about this one? Twist and Shout. Here's a 3/4 time song. It's a walk down in D. Okay, so that's kind of like a country 3/4 time song. That was Mr. Bojangles. Okay, The Wait. Here's another country classic. Okay, that was Country Roads. No Sunshine. Here's a rhythm that everybody who plays in any sort of modern band from, say, the 50s, that's not very modern, is it? But anyway, this is one you absolutely have to know how to do. It's the E, A, B7th, and also known as a 1-4-5 in E, but it's this one. And by the way, I went into the wrong pattern on that one. That was kind of not the feel I was looking for. I was looking for this one. So that can also be done the same thing as a swing. I wanted you to notice that on that particular lick, a lot of guys like to do it this way. And then move up to the 5th fret, back down to the 1st, and then up to the 7th, 5th, and that's great if you have the fingers to do it. But me, I almost never do this. My fingers are too stretched out, and it just one of the weaknesses in my playing. Playing this stuff for too long, it gets me in the wrist, and after a while I can't do it. So instead of playing this for my A chord, I do it down here. So some purists may think, well, that's cheating. Well, no, it's not cheating. It's still the same notes. There's a slightly different feel to it, and open strings have a different feel than fretted strings, but that doesn't make it wrong. Okay? Also, when you're playing rhythm guitar, that doesn't mean you have to play all 6 strings. Like in that same pattern there, when I was doing my A, notice I use my pinky. I don't use my ring finger. A lot of guys try to use their ring finger, but again, it's too much of a stretch for me. So why not do it this way? And then, so I'm closing the gap there so that I can play for hours on end without tiring myself out. And then when you go to the B, which typically would be a B seventh, but I would play it as a B power chord like this. I just put in my fill in my bar here. So don't let anybody tell you something is wrong, but also if you can do something, do it. All right. All right. So that was that basic rock EAB thing. Here's another country type pattern in G again. I like playing in G. Okay, so that was Wagon Wheel. Here's another one. I really grew up on Southern rock and country. So here's Ramblin' Man. Okay, so again, a lot of those rhythms might sound the same and you can't tell the difference. Well, there is a difference. Okay, so here's one by America, Horse with No Name. Here's another one by America. Okay, those were some major seventh chords there, which are really cool. Here's one. You might recognize this one. I have another one on my list here, but I forget what key I did it in, so I'll skip that one. But anyway, here's the last one for this video. Besides, I'm up at over 14 minutes already. So I'll call this the last one. This is the Atlanta Rhythm section, their version of Spooky. All right, so thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next video, if I get enough likes, that is. Take care, guys.